of your energy like a battery. You only have so much each day. If you constantly pour into people, situations, thoughts that drain you, there's not so much left for your own growth, your creativity, and also for people that truly matter. Being around negativity, constant demands, toxic environments often lead to burnout, anxiety, sadness, or even depression. Protecting our energy is like putting a mental and emotional shield, and it allows us to process challenges without feeling too overwhelmed. So this video is about exploring our energy and knowing how to protect it. You don't need to be good at drawing or consider yourself an artist to enjoy the many benefits of the new creative journal. What matters most is simply giving yourself the space to explore, express, and experiment. If you'd like to learn more about the Creative Journal and understand how to use it in more depth, you can watch my latest video where I explore it in greater detail. You'll find the link in the description box below. I'd like to invite you to try 2 activities. The first one is quite short and won't take much of your time. Its purpose is simply to help you start putting into words what you would like to express. The second activity is a bit longer and allows you to go deeper. It's an opportunity to explore your ideas more fully and reflect in a more meaningful way. You might want to begin with the short activity to get started, and if you feel inspired, continue with the longer one to deepen your reflection. Let's get into the first activity. Now let's begin our journaling practice by creating a calm and inviting space for yourself. You might like to light a candle, take a few slow deep breaths, or simply tidy your desk so it feels comfortable and welcoming. When you're ready, take a separate sheet of paper, blank or lined, and keep this gentle question in mind. What drains my energy the most? Set a timer for about 3 to 5 minutes. This short amount of time will give you a focused window to simply brainstorm. Write freely, letting anything that comes to mind flow onto the page. Try not to overthink it, and there are no right or wrong answers here. If the words don't come easily, that's perfectly okay. You might want to doodle, scribble, or simply make marks on the page. Sometimes creativity begins that way. Give yourself permission to explore and be curious about what appears on the page. Now take a moment to look back at what you've written or drawn. Gently circle the main things that seem to be draining your energy the most. This step is about noticing what feels most present for you right now. Now take a little time to notice the feelings connected to the things you circled. Ask yourself, what emotions come up when I think about these situations? Is it anger, frustration, disgust, sadness, a desire to run away, or perhaps something else entirely? And now let's take a moment to be kind and gentle with ourselves, because this part of the process can sometimes feel like a deeper or more emotional exploration. You might want to take in a few deep breaths in and out. You might choose to do something that helps you release little tension. For example, you could turn to one of the self-care pages in your creative journal, reach out and talk to a trusted friend or ally, or simply take a moment to ground yourself. Try looking around the room and focusing on something that feels comforting or calming. Remember, you can pause this activity at any time. It's completely okay to step away and do something pleasant or joyful instead. You can choose to discard the page, but you will need it for the second activity. If you'd like to continue, choose some colors that you enjoy, your favorite colors if you like. You can use whatever material you have nearby, pens, colored pencils, pastel or markers. Then take a few moments to add color to your page by creating a soft background. You might color the left-hand side, the right-hand side, or even the entire page, whatever feels right to you. To finish this activity, choose a warm, gentle, or kind image from a magazine, or even a photo you love, and place it on your page along with a supportive word. Take a moment to appreciate this new grounding energy, which will carry you throughout the day. For the second activity, We'll use the page you created in the first activity and focus more closely on the emotions that arose. I invite you to pick 1 or 2 emotions that stand out. We're going to gently explore each of these emotions in a safe, kind, and supportive way. The goal is to help you transform them so you might experience a sense of well-being, relief, and even gain some insight. This is a gentle journaling practice, and there is no pressure to follow every step exactly as I do. You are free to adapt it to your own style. Make it your own. Frustration was the main emotion that stood out for me, so I will use this as an example, but of course you can explore any other emotions. I'll be using a pack of cards designed by a company called Deep Release as a reference. You can find a link of these cards in the description box below if you'd like a copy. The goal here is simply to notice and explore your emotions with curiosity and kindness, without any pressure to fix them. Anger is a natural human emotion that everyone experiences, and it can appear in many different ways. Some people express anger explosively like a volcano, others keep it inside, presenting a calmer exterior. Both are normal. What matters is recognizing and acknowledging your feelings without judgment. Anger serves an important purpose. It helps us set boundaries and express our needs. In essence, it's your mind and body's way of saying, keep out, protect my space. Recognizing this function allows us to see anger not as a flaw, but as a signal that something matters to us and need attention. By understanding its purpose, we can respond more consciously and channel it in healthier ways. Next, on the top right-hand side of your page, spend some time writing about how you feel when you're drained, what emotions come up and why. You can start with a starter sentence to help guide you, such as, my emotions tells me that, when I look at my emotions I realize that, what I'm feeling right now show me that. I've also added these examples in the description box below. Write continuously without worrying about punctuation, spelling, or grammar. Let your thoughts flow freely as it's bypassing the logical part of your brain. And remember, you can stop at any moment if you wish. Now take some time to think about how you'd like to represent this emotion on your page. You can use images, drawings, words, prompts, anything that helps you express it. Feel free to look online for inspiration. Use the cards I've provided also, or even create your own symbols. This is about exploring your emotions creatively and not creating a perfect piece of art. Recognizing that this process can be challenging, so let's take a moment to be kind to ourselves again. If needed, using some grounding techniques, you have the freedom to step back and do something that brings you joy or comfort if necessary. We're now going to alchemize, transform these emotions into more supportive ones. For this part of the activity, you can cover your page with acrylic paints in colors you love. Warm, comforting, or uplifting shades work well. Use a bank card, old credit card, or similar tool to spread the paint across your page. Another way to add texture or color to your page is to use paper napkins in different soft, tender shades. I'll show you step by step how to do this so you can create a gentle layered background that feels warm and inviting. Start by peeling off the backing of your napkin or any underlayer paper. You can use this backing cover your page lightly, allowing the underlying content to remain visible. Alternatively, use the decorative side of the napkin and gently cut or tear it with a wet brush, which makes it easier to handle. Then carefully stick the napkin onto your page so it can open and close like a soft flap. This process doesn't ignore or hide our feelings. They're still present, but it provides a gentle protective layer, like a soft space to care for your emotions. Now take some time to consider, if I truly valued my energy, what would I protect? What would I allow? Does it need acceptance, reassurance, or physical comfort? You can explore these ideas using the cards linked in the big description box below, or by looking through a magazine for images or words that resonate. I've also provided a list of needs in the description box that you can choose from. Needs are important, As we discussed earlier, frustration and anger often reflect unexpressed needs. This step helps you acknowledge and care for those needs in a gentle and creative way. Now spend some time decorating the other side of your journal page, using images you found in magazines or any visual that represent the need you identified. This isn't about being needy, it's about providing care and attention to what truly needs it. By doing this, you help balance your emotions and create a space where negative feelings are transformed into positive, supportive ones. Now it's time to treat yourself to a little creativity and freedom. Use all the mediums you enjoy. Make this page as comforting, joyful, beautiful as it deserves to be. Take a moment to sit with your completed page and notice how it feels in your body. You've alchemized these emotions. You recognized them, named them, gave them attention, and responded to what they needed. Reflect. How does this emotion feel now? This reflection helps you build a healthier relationship with your emotions, seeing them as companions rather than obstacles, not ignoring them but living alongside them. I invite you to notice how this journaling activity might support you, guide you in times of overwhelm or when feeling drained. Thank you for journaling with me today. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's radical self-respect and the foundation for showing up fully for yourself and for others. If you'd like to go deeper with this practice, don't hesitate to reach out to me using the contact information provided in the box below. I would be honored and delighted to accompany you as you explore this transformative resource. Until next time, take care of yourself, your heart, and bye for now. Bye.